Am I in the right place?
Well, that depends on where you want to be.
Well, I was looking for
Well, if you mean what I think you mean, then you're in the right place. I'm Maxine, first time here.
Yeah, I was a little nervous about coming out at first. I'm Adele Reed.
First names are fine here. Come on, let me show you the rundown of how things work.
Rundown? You mean we just don't sit and talk and listen to each other?
Complain is more like it, honey. But there's more methods to the madness of this game here. You see, each week there's a new story. It's a new hurdle. It's a new mountain we have to climb. This group is our way of leveling out and coming back to reality, waking up from our nightmares.
Nightmares? No, look, I wouldn't necessarily say my life is a nightmare. I do admit things do get a little tough sometimes.
Please, don't go try painting a picture of how you wish your life was. We all taking the shots around here, just by different arrows, that's all.
So you were going over the rundown?
Yes, you see, each week we meet here. We have the same two women with us.
Yeah, I know the attendance is a little low. I mean, no other women come out.
Well, yeah, we get a new visitor every other week, but they just stay for that one session. We seem to think they don't want to admit they need help.
And so you think I'm just going to stay for one session?
Well, let's just say the name Adele is an easy name to remember and an easier one to forget.
Well, luckily for me, I came here for help and not friends.
Well, let me tell you something. You'll soon find that in this room you have all the friends you ever need.
And why is that?
Because those of us who stick around, we understand what it takes to stay. We understand the overarching message of what big help really means. And you'll come to realize it too, if you stick around, that is.
Well, it sounds like you got it all together. So why are you still here?
Because I don't have it all together. I am still scratching the surface of when and where my pain began. All of us in here, we're looking for that answer and a way out.
Good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry I'm so late. But those books and orders finally came in, and I went to pick them up. It's nice to see a new face with us tonight. Welcome to Big Help. This group is committed to the support, encouragement, and unity of women looking to seek peace within themselves. And we also provide assistance in getting you to a healthy state of well-being.
That means golden table seconds and stressing the points of a new diet.
Well, with all that being said, let's get to the introductions. I'll start. I'm the group counselor, Ms. Patrice Carter. And I started this group some time ago. And it's proven to be a major factor in the transition of women's lives from unhappy to confident. And many women have gone through the group, and the experience varies. But you'll find that, and I believe these women could attest to it, that there's powerful work being done here. You'll find that your story and your experience is unique, but your struggle universal. With all that being said, would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, I'm Adele Reed, and I found out about this group at a flyer at my kids' school. I thought it would be helpful. It's not practical, definitely mental and emotional. But I was really concerned about the
Wait. Leave our concerns at the door, Adele. In this place, we focus on us. If you bring your concerns with you, you get way down underneath them, and you lose yourself. And this group is all about finding who you once were. Got it, huh?
Yes, ma'am, indeed I do.
Well, let's continue.
Well, she already knows me. But I'm Maxine. And this week has been a better week for me, though, because Sheldon didn't have to travel. So having him home made me feel good, you know. But let me tell you, he told me he had a business meeting at the Excelsior Hotel, And when I called his secretary, she knew nothing of it. So clearly I'm not paying her enough. So I followed him when he left home. And yes, I did see him meet a woman, and they had dinner at this restaurant. And I just left after 2 hours or so.
Wait, you trailed your husband?
You better believe it, honey. He won't play me for a fool anymore. He'll get his. See?
Well, when did he come home?
Well, he did. He said him and his partners, they had too much to drink and he didn't want to drive home that way. So he got a room at the hotel. And when I called to find out where he was, he must have picked up by accident because he hung up immediately. So I just went to sleep. No need staying up, crying myself to sleep. Been there, done that, and the pillows are still soaked.
And then some. I mean, Sheldon doesn't seem to be getting any better, Max. I mean, you
Stop,
should...
Carla, stop. And this group's judgment holds no weight. It's either positive or productive, or not at all, and you know that.
I understand that. But Max has been retracting on her progress. I mean, for heaven's sake, she's back to follow him again, and you know we helped her 10 months ago.
Whether or not I had a relapse, you know I'm in a better place.
Yeah. I'm Carla, and I've been a part of this group for about a year now. You know, this is the only thing that keeps me occupied other than work. Anyway, if you stay, you have to be open and vulnerable around us. We don't hold back. We can't. Okay? We say things we try to avoid, not because we're tough or mean. I guess it's easier here to one another.
She's right, you know.
Of course I am. You know, about 2 weeks ago, Max cursed me out for not answering the phone one night.
And I'm still pissed about that too because I really needed you then.
Yeah, water under the bridge.
Wait. I want to hear this story. Am I allowed to inquire?
You might as well. There's no secrets kept around here anymore. We real open. So tell the story, Carla, and tell it right.
Okay. About 2 weeks ago, we made a pact that we would be available to each other whenever we needed each other. And at that moment, I was in a business meeting, and I was not able to answer the phone.
You ignored me, that's what you did.
Like I said, I was busy. And when I finally called her back, she was already in front of the woman's house, ready to storm in. And mind you, it's like 2:30 in the morning, okay? So I get there, I calm her down, we went to the diner, we talked about it. Child, please, that's when she cursed me out something good.
Oh, in the restaurant?
I had to get it off my chest. When two of us together, I consider it a meeting.
When we got the check, everything was fine, but my point is, honey, we keep things real.
I understand.
Yeah, so come next week, that's if you back again, be ready to get a real deal and dish out some too.
I'm Catherine. Kathy Boo.
This is my 3rd year here.
What has kept you coming back for so long?
Honestly, it saved my life. At one point, this group was the only thing that I had to wait for 2 in the morning. And these ladies were my only reason to smile. Life got real for me. And literally, I was about to fall.
And you got it together here?
Oh, definitely. Well, you see, you'll find that this is more than a place to come and sit, read books, write about what you hate about life. Real change happens here. It starts with you. Nobody keeps you in a hole but you.
Yes, here they give us the shovel to dig our way out.
Are you ready?
I can handle this.
Buckle up for the ride. Well, exactly. I found these new books.
So let's get to it. Let's turn to page. Susie tried to bring in snacks for the group every week. I can contribute if I have to.
The school provides that each session, honey. Keep your money.
All right.
Or you pick up the right session if you like it.
Well, it was a lot to take in, but not more than I'm capable of handling. It's certainly more than what I was expecting.
So what were you expecting?
Well, I was expecting a bunch of fat women taking a class on how to lose weight. I thought we sat around and complained how the world made us fat, not how us big girls have to stick together.
And now,
You guys really seem to have it together, and I admire that. I was about to call it quits before deciding to come here.
so what made you come here?
My kids.
Your kids? Girl, how many do you have?
I have two, a boy and a girl, teenagers, so you know I've got a daily headache. But I love them to death. Lord knows I fight to the end of the world for them.
And they encourage you to come here?
I wouldn't exactly say encourage, more like shame me into it. My kids have been on me and my way for a while now, jokingly of course. I just had to get up and make some moves. That's when I saw the flyer for this group at their school.
And what are your kids saying or doing to make you feel like you need to come here? You're making them sound like bullies. Adele, are you afraid of them?
Afraid? Child, hardly. But words do hurt, whether they're intentional or not. I should have never allowed myself to get like... I promised myself that I would not end up like my mother and my grandmother. Big women who cooked their way into being great mothers. Big hearts, even bigger appetites and bigger bodies. I promised that I would not end up like them and have my kids embarrassed like I was. So look at them. Look at me.
Adele, have you spoken to your kids about their behavior? Clearly you're unhappy with this situation and you're hiding behind this motherly bravado. That's not healthy.
Don't you think I know that? The one time I gathered the courage to go up to their rooms and talk to them, they was up there having a conversation, a family meeting of sorts.
There's no way Mom is coming with me to the mother-daughter fashion show. She's humiliated me one too many times. I'm asking Dad's fiancé instead. At least when we compete in the matching dress competition, we won't look like fools. Mom will look like a stuffed whale standing next to me.
I don't know, sis. You know she's been looking forward to this for a while. You're one to talk. You didn't even invite her to your baseball honors dinner. You told her you could only get one ticket and you wanted Dad to come, when the reality was that you didn't want her around. I heard you tell your friends that there wouldn't be enough food to go around if Mom came. Now what do you say about that? It was all in good fun. All in good fun? Please. Mom cried all night the moment you left for that dinner. Well, what'd you say to her? Nothing. What was I gonna say? Don't worry, Mom. You'll lose weight someday.
It's not easy missing out on your kids' lives simply because you don't fit.
So sorry, Adele. I can't even imagine.
So I had to get up and do something. My own kids don't even like it.
Girl, your kids love you. Love don't mean nothing these days.
Max!
No. Your kids don't love you. Your husband don't love you. Cheat on you. Treat you bad. Same script, different cast.
It sounds like I detect some bitterness in your tone, Maxine.
Bitterness left 4 years ago when I found the first hotel receipt in his briefcase. The only thing that resides now is pure apathy. His antics doesn't bother me.
But weren't you just following the woman he was messing around with, a few weeks ago?
Well, be that as it may, everything is not rosy all the time. Do I hate him? No. Do I trust him? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, how did all this start?
Like any other love story. Boy meets girl, he woos her. Girl meets fool, having an affair with cheese and fries. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, go on with that romantic
Oh,
story.
shut up, cat. Ain't nothing left to tell.
Well, it sounds like it is. I see why you come to these meetings. But why are you still with Sheldon? Unlike my kids, you can't leave him.
Unlike your kids, Sheldon don't make fun of my weight.
Child, you believe that? You're a joke to him every time he's out with a woman.
You better watch it, honey. You just entered this circle. Don't go getting ahead of yourself.
Oh, I'm just keeping it real. Ain't know what this group is all
No,
about.
you better watch. No, talk to her.
All right,
You better talk to her.
finally agreed to go on their first date there, junior year, and their second date there, senior year. And you know, upon finally graduated, they got married and lived ever after. And notice, happily wasn't included in my version.
Well, it's not included in mine either. The truth of the matter is, he had me under his spell since the first date. That damn spell hasn't worn off yet. His charm still has me hypnotized.
But why are you still sticking around, though?
Because I promised him and God that I would stick with this through the good and the bad. I mean, it's really bad now, but if I leave, then what? I'm left with no husband and a failed marriage.
But at least you're left with your dignity, Max. I mean, keep that up and you'll never see that again either. Keep it up.
It's not as easy as you think. I just haven't been taking care of myself the way he wants me to, that's all.
But did he say something to you?
Yes. I really have to tell you. He just said to me,
I can't believe how great this is. You're so freaking sexy. My wife could never make me feel the way you do. I'm in heaven right now. Oh, you do things to me and for me that Maxine has been able to do for a long time. Maxine just ain't working it like she used to. She lost that sexiness she used to have. Shame too, because I could be laying on her right now.
Max, you're so much better than him, and you know it. Why don't you just leave that jerk?
because he's all the love I know. Who else is going to take me like this? I keep eating every time he's not around, gaining pound after pound, digging a bigger hole for myself each and every day.
But you get to show us